Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Learn with Titon Sir. Today in this video I am going to discuss about some of the important questions for your upcoming board exam as well as your upcoming pre-board exam. Okay. So here I'll discuss some of the techniques how to frame the answer, because sometimes it happens, and also I have seen that student knows the answer but they are unable to frame the answer, or they are unable to write in words during the exam. This is the main problem maximum students face during the exam. So today I'll discuss about all those problems, how to deal with all those problems technically. Okay, so let's begin with the first questions. So here you can see the first question, that is import pandas spd, import numpy as np. Okay, fine. To import statements which are important for creating data frame. So one data frame is given here. Now the question is that I need to write a code which will display the e name whose salary is more than 50,000. So let's see what is the basic output, main output of this data frame. Okay, so let me paste it here, and let me add one print statement, although it is not there, but still let me add so that you can see the main output. So this is the output. Okay, this is the output of the data frame. Now what I need to do, I need to print the employee name whose salary is more than 50,000. Okay, so the easiest way is that with this one we'll write dot e name. The way column is defined, same way we have to write, again bracket d1 dot cell. Okay, dot cell greater than 50,000. Okay, greater than 50,000. So let's see what will be the output. So these two, okay, Sudha and Garima, they are getting salary more than what? More than 50,000. You can see these two, 1 and 2, these two are getting salary more than 50,000. Is that clear, everyone? So this is the code, and many other ways also we can write. Another way is that same one, just in place of this we'll write here ename in name, then will come out, again we'll put the bracket d1, within quotation we'll write cell. Okay, then outside this we'll write down greater than 50,000. Okay, greater than 50,000. This is another way of writing the answer. So see, here also we are getting the same answer. Always these are always will get the same answer because code is same, just different ways of writing the code. So these two print statement will find out the desired answer. So let's write down here. Let me paste it here so that you can easily copy paste. So these are the two statements. Out of these two you can write any one for these questions. Okay, so that you can easily get 2 marks. Using for loop also we can do, but all those are lengthy process we avoid. Okay, next one is that what are the advantages of start topology over vast topology, and here you can see mark is 2 marks. That means you need to write 2 points. Okay, so whenever you will get such type of questions, you need to write about the advantage of start topology, as well as you need to tell why uh, this is not an advantage of vast topology. Is that clear? So first point we can write here, what we can write, that it is costly. It is costly. Simple one we can write, it is costly because in star topology there is a server, central server. Okay, central server. But in bus topology there is no such servers. Okay, first point. So like this if you write, you will get 1 mark. Okay, now the next point we need to write, so costly. Another one we can write fault diagnosis, or you can write finding faulty node is easier in star because all the nodes are directly connected to the central server, whereas in bus topology, in bus all the nodes are connected to a central cable. Okay, so like this you can write down the answer. Many other points are there. You can write like stack topology requires more cable length. Okay, let me write another point for you. You can so that you can remember uh, any of this out of these 3 points. You can write any 2 points. So suppose star topology requires more cable compared to bus because in star all the nodes are connected individually to the central server. Okay, so here all the nodes are connected to the central server individually. That's why in stack topology it requires more cable length. Okay, it requires more cable length. So these are the 3 points you can write for these questions. As it is 2 marks, so you can write 2 points, any 2 points, or you can write 3 points also. I hope it is clear, everyone. Now, the next one, that is third number question, is that write 3 differences between character and virtue. Okay, so this is very easy question, and this is also very common questions which we have seen many times in the board exam. So whenever, and one more thing you must remember, whenever you will write the differences for this type of questions, you must write in tabular form. Although here I am not going to write in tabular form, I am writing point wise. So just you need to remember one thing, that you need to write in tabular form. Okay. So first one, you can write character has default size as 1, whereas virtue does not have any default size. First point. Second one, character is fixed length. Okay, and virtue is variable length. Okay. Third one, char is right padded with blank spaces up to the SPECI specified length or size, and virtue is not right padded with blank spaces. Okay, so here I did one spelling mistake, BLANK, blank spaces. Okay, now what does it mean actually? So let me explain one, just a minute. Okay, so one more thing is that sometimes I find students are writing that character contains only alphabets, but varchar contains alphabets as well as numeric values. But this is totally a wrong point. If you write such points, your marks might be deducted. Why? See, whatever we write within quotation, whatever, anything which you write within quotation, within double quotation or within single quotation. Okay, double quotation or single quotation, whatever you will write, everything will be considered as a character. Is that clear? In MySQL, anything, even if you write 235 or 23D, this is also a character. Okay, so this is one you can write in character data type, as well as in varchar type. So you should avoid this point that character contains only alphabets and varchar contains alphabet as well as numbers. This is totally wrong one. Is that clear, everyone? So I am skipping this one. Fine. Now the next question, which is for 2 marks. Which attribute of data frame will always return the same value? Which always return the same value? We know that series is one-dimensional data structure and data frame is two-dimensional data structure, right? So which attribute will produce this output? The attribute is ndim. Okay, so ndim is the attribute which will always give you the same output, that is 2. Here you can see its syntax also. We can see within a print statement, print d1 dot nd. Okay, it will always give us the dimension, that is 2. What is this 2? 2 means 2 dimensions. Okay, so we know that data frame is a 2-dimensional data structure. So ndim is the attribute which will always produce the same output, and this is the syntax, or you can consider it as an example also for the data frame d1. Just in place of d1 we need to mention the data frame object. Okay, that means the name of that particular data frame for which you are trying to find out, or you are trying to check the dimension. Is that clear, everyone? So here the answer will be ndim, and for df its answer will be df dot nd. Clear? So these are the 2 things you need to write to get 2 marks for these questions. Okay, now the next one, that is using Python matplotlib, dash can be used to count how many values fall into each interval. Now interval wise, we have studied about beans in histogram, right? Beans means class. So for this question, this will be the answer, that is histogram. Okay, for 5-number question, answer is histogram. Now 6 number, what are the wildcard characters? Explain with one example. Now wildcard characters are percentage symbol and underscore symbol. Okay, percentage and underscore. Fine. Now these two, where we have seen the users of percentage and underscore in MySQL for pattern matching with like statement. For example, you need to find out the student name whose name starts with A. Okay, whose name starts with A. Here see, the another question is the subpart is that explain with one example. So suppose we need to find out. So suppose find the student name started with A. For this one, answer will be select. Say suppose name. I'm writing name from say student where name like within quotation we'll write a percentage. So this is the example. Okay, so like this you can write. So this is the simple one, the simple way. You need to write the answer as simple as possible. Okay, don't make it complex, don't make it lengthy. Write technically and keep it short to score the good marks. Okay, now the next one is that mention the name of SQL constraint which SQL and also which SQL constraint is not supported by MySQL. Now what are the constraint? Constraint means the restrictions which we apply on the columns, or one columns or more than one columns. So number one, what is the number one? Primary key. Okay, primary key. What is the second one? Foreign key. Okay, third one, unique key. Unique key. Then fourth one, not null. Fifth one, check constraint. Okay, so these are the 5 constraints which you need to write down. And now the which SQL constraint is not supported by MySQL. So which one is not supported by MySQL? This is check constraint. Check constraint is not supported by MySQL. Okay, so here you see the mark is 3 marks. So little bit introduction you need to write about all these constraints. Okay, now the next one is that which keyword eliminates the redundant data. The answer is very simple. Its answer is distinct. Distinct keyword. Okay, distinct keyword will remove the redundant values, that means the repeated values from the MySQL database, MySQL output. Okay, from the MySQL database, that means whenever we'll execute the queries in the from the output, distinct keyword will eliminate the redundant values. That means whatever values are repeated, these values will be removed from the output. Let me see. Here you can see I have executed one code that is show table. So you must remember show tables. This code is executed to display or to list the tables which I have created in my database. Okay, in my database. So let me see. Select start from EMPL. Is there any value? Yes. Now here, so suppose you see the department IT, multiple times IT is repeated. So I need to remove this. So what I can write, select distinct, STINCT, distinct department from EMPL. So see, all the departments names are coming only once. IT is repeated 4 times, but only one time I'll get. Okay, CS one time, math, all the departments, whatever. If it is there one time, then it will come only once. If more than one, then also it will come for only one time. It will come. Is that clear, everyone? So this is the use of distinct keyword. Okay, to eliminate the redundant data. Now, which operator is used? Operator, okay. Which operator is used for matching character comparisons using string? So, which operator? Operator is like operator, okay. You can see this like operator, okay. So, using like operator, we can match the string patterns, okay, like operators. Now, what is table constraint and column constraint? Now you need to remember constraint applied on a single column column is called column constraint. Okay, constraint. Fine, simple answer. Okay, do not make it lengthy. 3 marks, line by line, point wise. Okay, constraint applied on a single column is called column constraint. Now, say this one, let me copy paste. So it will save my time. Constraint applied on more than one column is called table constraint. Okay, it's called table constraint. Now, how are these two related? Okay, so we can consider table constraint as column constraint, but we cannot consider column constraint as table constraint. Columns, if in one column, if we apply a constraint, we will call it as a column constraint, but we cannot consider it as a table constraint, because for table constraint, we should apply constraint on more than one column. Now, if we apply constraint on all the columns of a table, then also we can consider this one as column constraint as well as table constraint. So how these two are related? That table constraint can be considered as column constraint, but column constraint cannot be considered as table constraint. Is that clear, everyone? So this one I have not written, just you need to remember. Okay. Now the next important one, this question is very important for your board exam actually. This question came many times in the board exam. How change and modify command are different and related in SQL. Okay. First of all, these two. Let me write the similarities. Okay. Different and related. Let me write the relation one first. Similarities. Okay. First point. First point. Both are DDL command. Okay. Second one. Rollback command cannot alter their effects once executed. Okay. Rollback command. Okay, so these two are the similarities of these two commands. Okay, first of all, both are DDL command. Next one is if after executing any of this command, if we execute the rollback command, it will not be able to alter the changes made by the change or modify commands. Okay, sometimes it happens that students get confused with uh, change and modify. Sometimes students write that modify is a DDL statement. Many times, actually, not sometimes, I have seen this one many times that students are writing considering that modify as a DMS statement. But no, you must remember, or if you go through my the previous video, you will get the difference between change and modify. I have clearly and practically I have explained the difference and the relation between change and modify. So I'll request you to please go through the previous video to get the difference. Okay, difference, fine. So difference here I am skipping. Here I have just written the relation. Okay, similarities, fine. Okay, next one. Write a program to display only the values larger than 30 from a series S. This one is very simple one print statement we can write. Here I don't need to create the series, because just series name is given. So S, I need to write like this: S greater than what? 30. Fine. So this is how you can write this is the answer actually for this question. So this question might not come for 2 marks. This might come for 1 mark also, like this. If the answer is this much only, then it might come for 1 mark, not for 2 marks. Okay. You need to be careful regarding this. Question number 12. What is question number 12? S1, S2, S3 are the lists. Okay. So that means these are lists which stores the marks of 4 subjects: IP, English, PE, and physics. Okay. In each, for the student Kamala, Kakuli, and Prince. These are the 3 students. For these 3 students, 3 lists. And what about each of them? Each of them considering these 4 subjects. So that means in each list 4 values will be there, and there will be 3 lists, because 3 person is we are talking about 3 people here. Okay. Create, what we need to do, create a line plot and show legend. Okay, we need to display the legend also with proper level. Okay, level should be proper means we should mention the name. Okay, and make the figure size as 15,7. Okay, so let's see how to solve these questions. Okay, so let me copy this question, and after that I'll paste it here. Let me paste it within quotation, so it should not create any problem. Let me keep it this much. Let me bring it here. Okay, so this is my question. So we know that for plotting we need to add one input statement. Okay. So this one also I am making comment, because this one are not required here. So import matplotlib dot pyplot as pt. Okay, now I need to create the list. So first one is S1. So here values are not given, so we can take any values: 10, 30, 50, or 14. Okay. like this we can take. I'm just doing copy paste to save my time, nothing else. You cannot do copy paste during offline classes, I mean when you will write answer on the piece of paper. Okay, so let me make it 30, let me make it 40, then this one is 15, this one is 10, 14, 14 let me make it 24, this one is 34, this one is 20, this one is 50. Okay, so 3 lists I have created. Now I need to create the subject. So sub, I am taking sub. Let me do copy paste. Let me paste it here. So what we need to do, and to put the syntax accordingly. Okay, then comma, then this. Fine. So I have created the list. Now I need to plot this. Okay. So pt dot plot, line plot means only plot. So first we need to put subject, then first s1. This one is for whom? Level. First level here we are talking about Komala. So let me put it here within quotation. This is Komala. Okay. Let me do copy paste. Okay. Second one is Kakoli. Okay, well, like Kakoli. And the last one is here you can see this about Prince. So here it will be S2. Here it will be S3. Now we need to change the figure size. So pt dot figure, then fixed size equals to, what is that, 15,7. Okay, figure size, then anything else, level is done, line dot. Okay, pt dot show. Okay, only pt dot show. So what is the error here? Plots of S3 level pins. Let me see after execution if I will get any error, then I need to take care, otherwise it's fine. So see, this is our plot. If you want to look it in bigger screen, let me show you. So this is the actual output. Okay, one more thing I have missed here. You can see we need to display the legend somewhere. Show the legend. Okay, I forgot it. So here is the complete code. You can see. So here is the complete code. This is the complete code which you need to write to solve this problem. Here, 1 minute. Let me execute it once again, so it will be easier for you to understand. Now here you can see this is the plot and this is the legend. Okay, this is the legend, Komala, Kakuli, Prince. So first one is Komala, second one is Kakuli, third one is Prince. Accordingly you can see the colors also. Is that clear, everyone? So this is how you will write the solution of this program. You can see first we need to consider S1 as a list which will store 4 values, S2, S3 like this. Now in some cases what student does actually, they used to write here name. So suppose Kamala, they will take one list. Sometimes I have seen students are taking a list. In that list 3 values they are writing Kamala, Kakuli and Prince. But you need to remember one thing, in x-axis and y-axis number of values must be same. By reading these questions, one thing you must understand that here it is given S1, S2 are the list which stores the marks of 4 subjects. That means in y-axis 4 values will be there, So definitely in the x-axis there must be 4 values. So from where you can get these 4 values? The subject. Okay, and how many plots will be there? 3 plots, because 3 lists. So 3 plots, and accordingly this Kamala Kakuli and Princess, actually you need to put this one in the legend, in the label you need to put, so that appropriate legend should be displayed. Is that clear, everyone? So these certain things you need to remember when you will read, when you will get the question, and that time you need to decide what to write and how to write. So you need to divide, you need to think it logically, technically. Okay, 3 lists, 3 plot statements. Definitely fine. Now each list storing 4 values. That means in x-axis also 4 values must be there. So 4 values, that means this subject. Okay. So for all this plot, subject will remain same. Just what will change? This mark will change. Is that clear, everyone? So this is the solution. This is the solution of this program, that of this questions. Okay. I hope it is clear, everyone. Let me move with the next one. So here, which two binary operations will always display same results for two different data frames. Now binary operations, we have studied about binary operations. This one is plus, and another one is multiplication. This two you need to write for 1 mark. Okay, plus sign. If you write 2 plus 3 and 3 plus 2 will always give you the same result. If you consider negative sign, 2 plus minus 3, it will also give you -1, and -3 plus 2 will always give you -1. So plus, if we apply addition, this plus binary operations between two data frame, what results will get? Always same results, as well as the multiplication sign. Okay, it will also give you as the same output every time, same results for two different data frames. Okay, so in case of plus, it will give same, because says two data frames. Suppose one is A, another one is B. If I write A plus B, whatever I'll get, B plus A, I'll get the same thing. Okay. Now here in the question number 14, it has been asked equivalent function. Okay, equivalent function means we know that for addition we have add function. Okay, so we'll write A dot add, then within bracket I'll write B. Same way B plus A, you can write A dot R add B. Simple thing. Like this you will write for the rest of the questions. I'm skipping this part. Now, actually sometimes I have seen students are doing mistake in case of 5 and 6. Now 5 you can clearly see it is B by A. So you can write B dot div, and in bracket you can write A. Or you can write A dot R div B. This one is the either of these two. You need to write one. For which one? For this one. Okay, for this one you have to write B by A, either B dot div A or A dot R div B. This one you need to be very careful. Okay, and for A by B, you will write, just you need to, here you need to change the position. It will be A dot div within bracket B. Clear? Next, 15 number question is that how is the between operator is different from or operator? Between we use for a range of values. Okay, between is used for a range of values. Okay, for specifying a range of values. For example, 1 and 10. Let me consider small values, 1 and 4. This means it will check 1, 2, 3, 4. Either of this means among these 4 values, 1. Okay, anyone. It will check 1, 2, 3, 4. Here you need to remember the values are included in the range. 1 and 4 boundary values are included. In case of OR, it will work on two operand. First, left hand side. Okay, left hand side, then or right hand side. Either of this condition must be true, then it will return the true value. Okay, so suppose if the L part is true, then it will return the L part. If L part is false, then it will check the R part, that means right side. If the right side is true, it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Is that clear? So OR operator selects either of the two operands. Between two operands, it will select one, that means the one which returns true. Is that clear? OR operator will select any value or any condition, it will return based on two conditions only. Okay, either of this, left side or right side. Next one, what is the significance of null value and what is a composite key? Significance of null value you can write in simple way. Null means legal empty value, empty space, or value is not known. Okay, this is the significance of null value, and it is not equal, not equals to 0. Null is not equivalent to 0, you need to remember. Composite key, that means I am talking about here composite primary key. When more than one column is used to form a primary key, is known as composite primary key, PK. I am writing PK as primary key, or you can write composite key. So composite key and composite primary key both are same, you need to remember. Okay, is it clear everyone? Composite key and composite primary key both are same. Now write syntax for remove the database, show create table query. Now remove database means drop database, then database name. Database name. Is that clear? So maximum students, what they used to do mistake, they used to write, I have seen drop database name, but you have to write this keyword, that is drop database, then database name. You need to remember the syntax. Now show create table query. How you have created this question, you need to understand how table has been created. That query you have to show. You don't need to show how to write a create table query. Already you have created a table. For that table, you will show what queries you have written while creating the table. So let's see this one directly in the MySQL prompt. So suppose here the table is EMP. So show create table EMPL. Now see, show create table EMPL. This code you have to write. Show create table EMPL. So it will show you how you have created the table. So see, create table EMPL, then all the column names here. Up to this much we have written, rest of the information, all the tables, engine, which engine you are using. This is the default engine of MySQL. We can change this one, see here default, okay. By default engine, what is engine and all those things, this one we will cover in the next video, okay. So this is the answer of the question. So create table EMPL, that means how you have created the table. That query you have to show. What query you have written while executing, while creating the table, that query you have to show, okay. Define the term view and domain. How foreign key is related to primary. So view and domain I am not discussing here. These are very common. His answer is also available in the internet, in the book also. Sumita Arora's book. It's very simple one. So let me tell you about how foreign key is related to primary key. This one you need to remember, how foreign key is related to primary key. So let me write it down so that you can also note it down. Both the columns must have same data type. Okay. Second one, both the columns must be in same must be in different tables of same database. This one you have to write. Okay, both the columns must be in the different tables in the different tables of the same database. That means database, single database, only one database must contains both the master table as well as the child table. Is that clear? How foreign key is related to primary key. So this is what how foreign key is related to primary key. Another point also, if you want to write, you can write third number, FK values are derived from the, I'm writing in short, PK means primary key of another table. So this one also you can write. So these are the three similarities. Means these three ways, foreign key and primary key, both of these are related. Is that clear, everyone? The next one is write a Python code to display the last four rows and last three columns of data frame df1. This is very simple one. We'll use a print statement here. Print, then df1 dot, we'll use ilog. Okay, first one, last four rows, that means I can use -4 colon. Okay, -4, then it will come -3, -2, -1. So last four rows and last three columns, so same way -3 colon. Okay, -3 colon, then close this bracket. So this is how we can write the answer. Okay, df.ilog -3 colon comma -3 colon. Okay, so here you see -4. Why I have written? Because last four rows, so we know that the last row index is -1. Same way last column index is -1. So -1, -2, -3, so three columns. Same way -4, -3, -2, -1, these are the last four rows. Okay, so here write a code to change the cell. Okay, so here we need to write the rename one. Okay, so what we'll write here, d1 dot rename within bracket. Again here I need to mention for columns or for index, columns equals to this one. What I need to change, ename to name. Okay, so old column name ename column, then name. Okay, name, ename to name, comma, another one is that cell. Okay, cell to salary. Okay. Key value pairs, dictionary we need to give here. Done this one, that means columns are done, then index equals to same one. So first here row index are not meant given, so 0, 1 only. So first one row index 0 to A. Okay, then 1 to B. Fine, close this one, put comma, here we need to write in place equals to true. So this is the answer. Or if you do not want to write in place equals to true, if you do not want to write, just a minute, this one, this red color portion one, let me change this one. Yeah, if you do not want to write this one, then here before d1 you will write again d1 equals to. Okay, you need to write this d1 equals to. Okay, if you do not write in place equals to true, and if you write, then you don't need to write d1 equals to. Okay, clear everyone? So explain the network device modem. Three marks, 3 points you need to write. First, definition. Second, uses. Third, types. These three information you need to write. That is internal and external. Okay, internal and external. Uses. It uses. We use modem for converting analog signal to digital signal and vice versa, while transferring the signal over a telephone line. You need to remember that. You need to add this line, that over telephone line. Is that clear? Definition already you know. So next question is that what is the difference between histogram having cumulative equals to true and cumulative equals to false? Basically, if we write cumulative equals to true, then what will happen? each bean will represent the number of data points fall within this class, as well as all the data points uh, below than that particular class will be added. And the last column, that means last bar of the histogram, will display the total data points present in a particular histogram, okay, particular list or whatever from the particular data source. Okay, so what I said you may not be able to understand, so let's see it practical implementation would be better for you to understand. So let me put all these under comments. Okay, comments. So let me take a list L here. Let me write some values: 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 8, 9, 9, 10. Okay. Then I am writing pt dot hist. In this one simply I'll write L, then pt dot show. Okay, pt dot show. Okay, L. I have done mistake here. It's with capital L. So let me clear the console. This one also let me remove. Let me execute. Now you see here. So this is the uh, histogram. Here you can see 0 to 2. How many values are there? 2 and 3 to 3 to 2 to 4. First 1, 2, 3. Okay. Till 2. How many values are there? Total till 2. So first one. Here you can see the classes. Okay. Classes 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, and 8 to 10. Okay. Between 8 to 10, see how many values are falling in this line. Let me increase this one. So let me keep it like this. 8 to 10 actually, excluding 8. So how many values are there? Okay, fine. This is the normal histogram. Okay, this is normal histogram. Let me make it cumulative equals to true. Okay, cumulative equals to true. Now if I execute, see what I am getting. I am getting this way. What is this? Dot. Here it's supposed to be. Now here you can see. Okay. Here is 1. So 0 to 2, how many values are there? 0 to 2, only one value is there, 1. Now 1 to 2, how many values are there? 1 to 2. 1 to 2, see 3 values are there. How 3? In this one, I have 2 values. Okay, here also you can see. These 2, 1 to 2, 1 to 2 means 2 values are already there. This 2, 2. Okay, this 2, 2 is there. 2, 2 plus 1, so total will be 3. So that's why in that one we are getting 3. So between 2 and 4, this means it is 3. Now till 4, how many values are there? Till 4 we have 5 values. Okay, till 4 I have 5 values. So till 4 you can see it is in between. This bar is somewhere between 4 and 6. Okay, and then 6 4, after that we have 5. So till 5, how many values are there? 6 values are there. So you can see this tier is still 6. Okay, this one is still 6. And then 8, 9, 10, like this. So what happens actually? How many values are there? It will be added in the each bin. So let me write. What happens? Suppose list values are 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Suppose 9, 9, 10. So what will be the classes? One will be 0 to 2, another one will be 2 to 4, then 4 to 6, 6 to 8, 8 to 10. Like this classes will be. So 0 to 2, how many values are there? 0 to 2, basically 1 value is there. 2 to 4, how many values are there? 3 values are there. Okay, 2 to 4. So 3 values. 4 to 6, how many values are there? 4 to 6, we have, okay, 2 to 4, 2 to 4, 3 values, right? 4 to 6, 4, 5, 6, 3 values. 6 to 8, how many values are there? Only 2 values, okay? And 8 to 10, we have 3 values. Now, in this histogram, normally what happens? Bars will be generated. Now, the first bar will go up to 1, okay? It will go up to 1. So, suppose this one is 1, 2, like this, if we increase x-axis. Then the next bar will display 3 plus 1, that is 4. Next one will go to up to 4, like this. And then very next one will be 3 plus 1, it is 4. 4 plus 3, 7. So it will go up to 7, like this. Plus 2, 9. So it will go up to this, like this. 9 plus 3, it will be 12. So like this. That's why whenever we execute a histogram having cumulative equals to true, what happens? We'll get a staircase type of effects. Okay. So this is how we can understand what is cumulative equals to true. Cumulative equals to true means last bin, that means this bin will represent total number of values present in the list. You can check 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 3, 9. Somewhere I think so we did I did counting mistake. So 3, 3, 6 plus 3, 9, 2, okay. 11 values we are getting here. This one will represent 11 values. First one will represent 1. Second one will represent 3 values. So 3 plus 1, 4. This will go up to 4. Okay. This will go up to 4. And this one will go up to 7. And this one will go up to 9. And this one finally will go up to 11. Is that clear, everyone? This is what we know as cumulative equals to 2. And if the cumulative is false, then each bar will represent number of data points comes under that range. So first one will go up to 1, second one up to 3, third one up to 3, fourth one up to 2, and the fifth one up to 3. Is that clear? That means the height of the bar will be all this actual number of what? Actual number of data points. I hope it is clear to you all. Now the next one is which network topology should use in order to maximize speed and make each computer independent of network breakdown. Network breakdown means which one? Here you can consider which topology. You need to find out. This one I will discuss. This one I will discuss when I will discuss about the networking chapter. Okay, I will discuss in the networking chapter, because now if I discuss about the answer, then you may not be able to understand why, because I need to explain the topology also. As so far I have not explained, so I am skipping this answer right now. I'll explain when I'll upload the video for networking. Okay. So here you can see another question for 5 marks. Display the columns SAL and cell and bonus from the data frame D1. So this one is very simple. D1 will put 3. Okay, it is D1, right? D1, D1 will put 3 list. We'll write within quotation. We'll write cell, comma, then bonus. Yes, bonus. Okay, this one. Display the details of employee Kobita. Details. Okay. So details means what? D1. Details means D1. This one. So D1 dot, where is Kobita? This value is present in E name. Okay. E name and E name equals to Kobita. Okay. Equals to Kobita. Fine. So like this we can write the answer. Now display the details of last employee. So last employee we can display many ways. D1 dot till we can write 1. Okay, we can write with log or ilog also. Ilog better, so d1 dot ilog. Okay, you can write here -1 comma colon. So that means this will display all the column values. Clear? d1 dot ilog -1 comma colon. Fine. Now next is add a new column name email ID. So this one I believe all of you know how to add. Many ways we can add using log, using assign, using insert. Many ways. The best one is that this one, like this, and write email, email, and here you mention the value. So value is already given. So directly you will write this value without any third bracket or anything else. Directly you will put this one. Okay. Write a Python statement to print the details of employees having sell more than 50,000. So this one you can write. I have explained this one. Answer of this question in the first question. Almost same. Differentiate between local area network and metropolitan area network. 3 marks. So you need to write 3 points. Okay. These are also available. This one also I'll explain when I'll explain the chapter networking. Okay. So these 3 points I'm skipping. Now here you can see create a bar graph and put proper labels in X and Y axis. Okay. Save the figure by the name fruit production in PDF format. Make the figure size as 15,7. Use different color for different bars. Specify different thickness for each bar. Okay. So let me take this entire question and let's go to this. Let's go to our spider one. So I am again skipping this one here. Let me paste it in comment. Okay. Why I am keeping this question, so that it can help me to create the data, the graph. Okay. Suppose L equals to this one. Okay. Now I need to plot. What I need to put total food producers by 4 states, namely Tripura, Assam, Arunachal, and Mizoram. Okay. So this phone name is also given. This is the beauty of this question, that everything is given, just we need to write the code. So we can write here x equals to, within a list we can put all these values and then we can add this. Okay. Okay. So pt dot bar x comma l comma, what we need to put, proper level x axis and y axis. Okay. Fruits figure by the name. Okay. This one will see different colors. Okay. So we'll write color equals to say red, okay, say green, then blue, okay, then black. Then we need to mention about the thickness, that is width equals to list, so 0.1 comma 0.3 comma 0.5 comma 0.7. Okay. Then we need to save. So pt dot save figure. Here I need to write the name. What is that name? Food production in PDF format, right? So dot PDF. Fine. Then what I need to do? Figure size. Okay. Fine. No problem. pt dot figure. Then fixed size equals to, this one is also given. What is that? 15,7. So same thing. we'll write 15,7. Okay. The fixed size is also mentioned. This one is also done. Then the rest one is that pt dot show. I need to show. So let's see, is there any problem? No. So this is how this question we need to solve. Okay. This is the way of writing the code here. If this portion of the code is not visible, now you can see. So only up to this much you have to write. These few lines of codes you need to write to solve this question. Is that clear, everyone? So here you can see the solution. Okay. See let's move with the proceed with the next questions. So here we can see almost we are at the end of this question paper. Write SQL commands based on the below mentioned table. So table name is EMP. First one, display employee details who have least experience according to date of joining. So its answer will be employee details. So select star from what is the table name? EMP. Order by DOJ DSC. Okay. Space limit 1. So select star from employees. We are sorting the values in descending order of DOJ. That means which one will come here? Latest one is 2021. 2021 will come first, and we are using limit 1. Limit 1 means only first row will be displayed. List the unique departments from the above table. Unique departments. So how to display unique departments? So already I have explained this answer. Okay. Select STI, distinct department from EMP. So this is the answer. Okay. Select distinct. Display details either from IT or sales department. Either from IT or sales department. So this one will write select star from EMP where display details from IT department where department in, we'll use here in IT and sales. IT and sales. Okay. Then what is the next part? And who have birthdays in the year either 1994 or 1997. So here we'll write and okay, and we need to put a bracket here or either 1994 or 1997. So and so date of birth, that is DOB between WWN between which one? First is 1994, so 1994 0101 and 1994 12/31. Okay. Or now here we'll use or again. Okay. DOB between, this is the easier one, between which one? 1997 1997 0101. Okay. And again 1997 12/31. Okay. Up to this I believe. Either, yeah, then semicolon. We know that in MySQL, each and every statement ends with a semicolon. So semicolon is must. Add a new column CT in between department and DOB with appropriate data type. So here you need to write add a new command, that means alter. Already I have explained this one in my previous video. So alter table, that is EMP. Then add, what is the column name? CT. So varchar, suppose let me give 15. So after where? In between department and DOB. So after department. After this. If you write, then it is correct. Change the size of field to 15 character. This one is also same. Alter table EMP. Now this one will be modified. Okay, which one? EID to 15 character. So CHR sharp 15. Okay. So like this, alter table EMP modify EID char 15. So if it is, you need to make it 15 characters. So like this. Display the employee's name starting with J. I believe all of you know the answer of this question. So display the employee's names. Select ename from EMP where ename like what? Starting with what? J. So J percentage. We know that MySQL is not percentage, so you can write in any ways. Okay. So the employee names in ascending order. So this is question is one. So only one query you have to write. Only one question. So one query. Select employee name. Okay. E name from EMP. E name from EMP. Order by which one? First in order of DOB. So we need to write DOB. In order means in ascending order, comma descending order of DOJ. So DOJ, DS. You must remember this order by, group by, having, where clause, all these clause we use only once. Okay. So here also you can see ename from EMP, order by, date of birth, then DOG, DS. Now next, let me come to this question. That is the last question which I have here. Suggest a cable layout between the blocks. Now cable layouts, you can see here one thing. We need to start with the smallest distance. So first one is A to B, which is 15 meters. So we'll connect A to B. These two will connect. Okay, these two will connect. Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, let me take a pen. So A to B, first it will be A to B, it is 50 meter. Then the next shortest one is C to D. So we'll connect these two, C2. And then 50, 25, then the last one we can see 90 meter. Which one? A to C. Now A to C, if I connect, then it will be complete. So I'll connect A to C. Okay. So here you need to remember one thing, that the circle must be acyclic. See, this one is acyclic. Okay. This is the cable layout. Fine. This is the solution of the first question. Suggest the most suitable place to install server of the organization with suitable reasons. One thing you need to remember, when this type of question you will get, you need to check in which block you have the maximum number of computers. So in the block C. So block C is the answer for question number 2. Suggest the placement of the following devices with justification. Repeater. Now here you can see, according to this diagram, the distance is less than 1 kilometer. So if the distances are less than 1 kilometer, so we can avoid the use of repeater. Now hub and switch. Hub and switch must be installed in each block. Why? Because in each block you can see it contains more than one computers. So if more than one computer, that means we need a networking device to connect all the computers. Okay, all the networking devices. So it will be hub or switch you can use, but hub and switch must be installed in all the each and every block. Block A, block B, block C, block D. Okay. Now the next one is that this organization is planning to connect their front office situation in hilly area. Whenever you get this type of question, hilly area or something, answer will be always radio wave. Sometimes it can be also satellite communication, but satellite communication is line of sight communication, so it will be difficult in case of hilly areas. So moreover here it is, you can see economic way. You need to read the question properly. Economic way, that means low cost. So low cost is which one? That is radio wave. Right? Then suggest a simple and cost-effective topology for the computers of block D for a particular block within one small building office generally. Which one we use? And then cost-effective topology for this one. So cost-effective for this one, answer will be bus topology. Okay, answer will be bus topology. So far I have discussed here almost how many questions I have discussed so far? 28 questions. These 28 questions are very important because see here mixed concepts. So what is important actually from this one? You might not get the direct question in your board exam, but at least now I'm sure that you got some idea how to write the solutions clearly. Fine, how to write the solutions clearly. So these things, and how to write the codes, how to take care of the mark also. So 3 marks, 3 points minimum, 2 marks, 1 marks. One question was like explaining the networking device. What are the things you need to write? Definition, uses, types, like this. Okay. So here 2 marks. This might not come for 2 marks. Actually, it's supposed to be 1 mark question. So you can write like this. Simple one. You need to. Here you are getting only one question. Display the last 4 rows and last 3 columns of a data frame. So together we can display as we have the ways. So you can display like this. So df1.ilog. Ilog is the best option here. If the data frame is given, if data frame will be given in the question, and then if it will be asked that 4 rows and 3 columns, then you can use the log also. But as we do not know the column names and row index, row levels, so let us consider about the ilog, that means index position, the default one. That's why minus 4 column minus. Is that clear, everyone? So a lot of questions I have discussed along with their answers. So I hope it is clear, everyone. If you have any doubts regarding any of this question, any of the answers, please let me know in the comment section. I'll definitely reply you, or you can text me, or you can email me also. Okay. So once again, thank you everyone for watching this video. If you like this video, then like and share my video. Okay. Thank you everyone once again.